The Toyota Innova Hycross is a new MPV that will sit alongside the Innova Krista in India. Departing from the existing ladder frame chassis, rear-wheel drive layout, the Hycross will get a front-wheel drive layout and will be based on Toyota's modular TNGA-C monocoque architecture. It will sport a 2.0-liter strong hybrid powertrain that is expected to produce around 185 horsepower and an eCVT automatic. The Hycross will be slightly longer than the Innova Krista, measuring 4,700 mm in length, and will have a wheelbase of 2,850 mm. It is expected to make its debut in November, after the upcoming festive season, with a launch in January 2023. In 2023, the diesel Innova Krista will be joined by an all-new generation of the Innova, and that's what we have driven here. It's called the Innova Hycross and it's available as either a strong hybrid or a pure petrol-powered model. To say that the Innova is a popular family car is like claiming that Virat Kohli is in good form or that Elon Musk is an eccentric billionaire. Everyone knows that. However, not everyone is aware that Toyota has been somewhat struggling with the Innova Krista since they stopped producing the diesel model due to high demand pattern and increased waiting period. That will change in 2023 though, when the order books for the diesel model open again. More importantly, the diesel Innova Krista will be joined by an all-new generation of the Innova, and that's what we have driven here. It's called the Innova Hycross and it's available as either a strong hybrid or a pure petrol-powered model. Whichever way you look at it, the Hycross is a giant leap forward for the Innova brand as we know. It looks smashing. It's a high-tech self-charging hybrid, and on top of all, it's got features that we haven't seen in any Toyota yet. Measuring 4.75 meters in length, 1.85 meters in width, 1.79 meters in height, and with a wheelbase of 2.85 meters, the Innova Hycross makes for a fairly large MPV. However, that's not the talking point here. The real highlight is the SUV-centric design, which lends it the presence and poise of a big burly SUV, and not a people mover. I especially like how in your face the front end is with its high bonnet, and that massive bumper. You also get chrome finish on the 18-inch alloy wheels for extra pizzazz. Sadly, Toyota has decided that the top-end ZX and ZX-O versions should come with 50-section low-profile tires which do not really fill up the wheel arches that weld up the cabin is also a bit of a talking point. Again, Toyota has taken a big step forward when it comes to perceived quality and the overall look. For instance, the most expensive Hycross gets a dual-tone dash finished in what looks like dark chestnut, with soft touch materials nearly everywhere you touch across the top half of the cabin. So yes, compared to its predecessor, the Hycross cabin is not just good, it's great. The Hycross continues to impress when we talk seating comfort. The front seats are large and set fairly high so you have a commanding view of the road. In fact, the driving position is more akin to an SUV than a people mover. Visibility from the side windows is great, and because the A-pillar is slimmer than the one on the Krista, the Hycross is much easier to maneuver in traffic. The Innova Hycross PS de Resistance is its second-row seating, and the features around it. So, you get individual quilted leather seats which can be electrically adjusted. And if that's not enough, you also get electrically adjustable footrests for both and a retractable storage bin in the middle to keep your smartphone or a small tablet. Given the long wheelbase and the ability to slide the middle seats all the way back, provided nobody is occupying the third row, the amount of legroom on offer is incredible. There is no shortage of headroom either, and because the Hycross is a fairly wide MPV, shoulder room feels abundant. The Hycross is a proper three-row vehicle with the amount of headroom and legroom the third row has. More importantly, the backrest is large and under-thigh support is just about enough since there is legitimate vertical space between the seat base and the floor, unlike many three-row models. Unfortunately, the profile on the 225/50 section tires is way too low for certain environments. Our first drive was limited to what were mostly good roads outside Bangalore, but I suspect it will be a challenge to preserve these 18-inch wheels over the harshest of Mumbai roads. Should you buy it? The all-new Hycross is pretty much everything the Innova loyalists have been waiting for. It's spacious, comfortable, has loads of road presence, and it rides nicely. Sure, it won't be as efficient as the diesel Crista over long distances, but if you are someone who wants a big vehicle for your big family, and you happen to drive predominantly in the city, then, yes, you should consider buying the Innova Hycross. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.